Barry from Training Enduro Skills and myself, Dallas, from Traction E-Rag, recently got together and had a long format discussion about clubs, and we asked a lot of tough questions.
Most people don't understand how democracy works, but until you've been in the trenches of how democracy actually gets executed, most people do not want to be involved in that process because it's incredibly frustrating. It's incredibly slow. It's consensus driven almost at every stage. And you have to be a certain type of person to be able to withstand that environment and have the patience and vision to follow through on such a long timeline. And once you see what governmental bureaucracy is like, oh man, it's very difficult for rebellious, go for it, freedom-based dirt bikers to be able to handle sitting at a table with 16 other people who do not agree with you.
I couldn't do it. It's like accountants. You know, people like to make fun of accountants, such boring people, but I'm so glad we've got people like that who do the stuff that I think most of us dirt riders just go, God, no.
We did a video about club executives are superheroes. And the reason we did that video is because after being inside of these clubs with their democratic structure, and then they're facing a huge governmental bureaucratic structure to almost battle or at least work with, I realized that the people that are involved at the executive level of an off-road riding club, especially here in Canada, I'm sure the US has some as well, they are special people. Like, they have character traits that most of us do not have. And you're absolutely correct.
Oh, look, I think we have to take our hats off to certain people in our industry who are the, I guess you call them the quiet achievers. That's anybody who makes a club run. I've spoken with people in our very few clubs in Australia, the trials clubs, and invariably 10% of the people make it all happen. I've only been involved in one club myself, but I could see just a hardcore group of 7 people made it happen for almost 100 people, and incredible amounts of effort and work, and it's all unpaid. They're rarely thanked. If they're lucky, they just won't get complaints directly delivered to their face. But even then, sometimes they get that. The only time they will hear feedback is when somebody's unhappy with all the free work, volunteer work they've done. So yeah, my hat's off to them.
I've witnessed the same thing in all my time with clubs. It's been such a group of good, passionate, pure people who are running these clubs for the most part. I know someone's going to pop onto comments and say that they had a terrible experience, which we've all had terrible experiences. But for the most part, the people that are involved in running those clubs and giving their personal time are saintly. Most of them all have the best intentions, and they're doing this because they believe in it, and we need more of those people.